Alright, what's up guys? I can finally do this because you know, I've had to do this video 4 times now and it's just been a pain. The first time, you know, Vegas wouldn't load right. The second time, the mic wasn't set up right. Third time, video messed up, and it's just been a nightmare. But anyway, you know, just talking about the direct, you know, I'm going to try to keep it short because other videos were long, but you know, I was a little disappointed. You know, the biggest thing though, let me go to the positive. The biggest thing I loved was a new Animal Crossing. I've been waiting for it, you know, because I love the Animal Crossing series. It's just fun. It's kind of like one of those games. You don't have to take it too serious, and it's just a peaceful game. You know, it's just something I can get off work, come home, and catch a beetle or two, you know, in the afternoon. It doesn't ask too much of you. It's just a fun, casual, build your city up kind of slowly, get neighbors type of game. And I love it. And it's coming out 2019, you know. There were some other things announced. You know, there's the new Yoshi game. It looks kind of cute, I guess you could say. You know, I would love it if Yoshi got the same treatment as Mario in a way. Like, because, you know, it's a cute looking game, don't get me wrong, it looks adorable. But I don't have to say every game doesn't have to have dark elements or be dark, but I hope it has a little more, it's kind of more action and not just cute music the whole way through it. You know, kind of like Mario Odyssey and Kirby. Kirby, it starts out cute. By the end of the game, it starts getting to some dark territory and it's pretty sweet. You know, it's kind of like, man, this is getting tough. You know, I'm hoping Yoshi does the same thing, because Mario Odyssey was the same way. You know, at first it was kind of cute levels, stuff like this. Okay, like this is cute. By the end, we're fighting like literally, you know, dragons. Not Mario type dragons where they look kind of a goofy dragon, but literally freaking dragons, you know, like beastly looking dragons and giant, you know, 40-foot mechs. You know, that was so fun, you know, with the brood bunnies. So we'll see. But the other thing, you know, nothing was announced for Smash really. Isabella is going to be in the game, and you know her from Animal Crossing, or if you've been on some websites like Tumblr, you've seen creepy fan art of her. She's the new character in the game announced today. I can't say I'm too surprised. You know, I kind of had a feeling Shantae wouldn't be in it. Like I said in my a previous video of mine. Like, I kind of had a feeling in my gut that it didn't seem like this would be Shantae's reveal. And I honestly think if Shantae was going to be in it, even if Wave 4 was in an NDA, I feel like they would tease it more, you know, in a way. Or they like more Smash posts. But they usually haven't or done anything, you know. And I'm sure they know the fans want her in it, but, you know, there's nothing we can do. We can keep asking, hopefully she gets put in it, but, you know. Isabella's, I guess, is an okay addition. I honestly didn't really get excited when I saw her. Like I said, that's why I didn't upload my reaction video. It's because I was bored for the entire stream, honestly. Except when they got to, they showed off, like I said, Animal Crossing and Star Wolf in that new Starlink game, whatever it's called. You know, I mean, you'll see it in the picture you'll see it in the picture complimenting this audio track, but still. Star Wolf, oh my god. And I basically said that they should just scrap that name and literally call it Star Fox. This new game should literally be called Star Fox. It looks amazing and it's making me want to get the game. You know, I could care less about the other half of the game, and it's kind of poor marketing for yourself when I could care less about your game and more about the Star Fox cameo in it. So, you know, I'm hoping that's pretty fun. After that, you know, there's Luigi Mansion 3 coming out. That looks pretty sweet. 2019, we don't know much about it, but it's coming out. You know, they showed a Capcom beat 'em up bundle, some classic arcade games like Final Fight and Knights of the Round. There's Warframe's coming to the system. I don't know if it'll have crossplay. City Skylines, that didn't look that good. It honestly looked like it was running poorly. It just looked bad. You know, they talked about this Katamari Damacy coming out, Reroll, basically an HD remake or an HD version of the game. A new Splatoon version 4 looks sweet. I hope it's going to be amazing. Oh my god, like, I love the Auto-Tune expansion. I can't explain how fun that was, and I'm hoping that we get another expansion like it. Um, there's a ton of Final Fantasy games coming to this system and Xbox One, just to go ahead and say it. The Final Fantasy 15 Chibi version, or the Pocket Edition, World of Final Fantasy, Chocobo's little dungeon crawler, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 9, Final Fantasy X and X2, and Final Fantasy 12 are all coming to, or I believe that's 12 are coming to the Switch and Xbox One. And I found that amazing. You know, all those games are coming out. And if Square did this, I'm hoping they do the same thing for Kingdom Hearts for Xbox One. Because like I said, I want to get the game on Xbox One because I know it will run the best on the One X. But if it doesn't, I'll get a Pro and play it on there. But I can be hopeful, you know, I can be hopeful. Nintendo also talked about their online service, and I can say I was pretty disappointed in it. You know, it's coming out next week one way or another. You might as well get on board. You know, I've been talking and arguing with people all week on Nintendo's Twitter. You know, people saying like, well, it's been free all this time. Why they gotta do this now? They're being greedy. You know, not technically, not really, because honestly, if you're being truthful, they told us at the beginning of the launch for the Switch that it was going to have an online-based service. Like they told us, like, hey, there's going to be a paid service with this system, you know, at the reveal. You know, so if you didn't want it, you shouldn't have bought the system, you know, because they told you, hey, it's coming. You just kind of got complacent because it was like, oh, it's still free. I guess I don't got to do anything, you know, and it got delayed like twice. But they said, hey, it may get delayed, but it's still coming, you know, so it's coming next week. But honestly, you know, I'm hoping they improve it. Like the main thing for me, I want to see them improve it, but for right now, it is what it is, as my boss would say. That's what she says. But you know, it's kind of dumb because, like, for one, the main thing they're showing off is like, hey, you can play NES classics. I could care less about the NES at this point. You know, it's give us. I mean, they. How many times can you re-release Mario Brothers? Oh my God, I said it before. How many times can you re-release that game? Seriously, can you not, like, you know, give us like NES games? Give us 64. Give us a GameCube. Seriously, I would love to play Star Fox Assault or, you know, Melee or Beautiful Joe on the Switch. And they could do it. They could do it if they wanted to. You know, they went after those emulation sites. They could put this crap on the system if they wanted to, but it's like, I don't know what's holding them back from doing it, honestly. But it's like, no, look at this. You can play, what's that game with the balloons in their backs? I forget. Or you can play Ice Climbers, basically. You can play Ice Climbers. Oh boy, what joy. You can play it online. I could care less. Oh my God, like I said, give us newer games. Like seriously, who cares about Ice Climbers at this point? Like you can play it online. Okay, I can play an NES game from like 30 years ago on the bloody Switch. Wow, that's amazing. You know, let us play some other games. And the other thing I'm annoyed about is, oh my God, the app. I hate it. I hate it so much because they still insist on making us use the freaking app to talk to friends on the phone. Why? If I wanted to call my friends, I'm sorry, I'm punching my fist. If I wanted to call my friends, I would, you know, I would just call my friends on my phone. There's no reason for me to have to use an app to call my friends on my phone. That's just stupid. I mean, really, think about it. You're on your phone and it's like, hey, instead of just making, if you had like a group, maybe, but no, it's like, if I want to talk to just one friend in the afternoon, no, you can't just talk to them. You gotta talk on the system. We want you to use our app on your phone to talk to them, even though I could just call the idiot and have him on my phone on speaker. But like Nintendo, like, why not do like PlayStation and Xbox have for years? Like, just have it built into the system. You know, have some kind of function in the system where we can just talk to people. You know, I'm like, really, like, it's annoying. You know, and the other thing I hope they fix is the friend code thing. Like, I believe it's still set that way where you have to type in the whole code, you know, to get somebody's friend code. I just want to look at my friends by their name. You know, can I do that now, please? You know, please, can I just like, hey, what's your screen name? Oh, you know, Dark Visor, you know, whatever. And Adam, that's not my screen name. I'm sorry to say, it's a think it's like, I forget what it is on Switch. It's like Dark Visor or something. I forget. I know on PlayStation it's Dark Visor Ichigo. But anyway, you know, you can add them on there and be like, okay, I found you, instead of having to type a code in to get them. You know, the main thing, though, God, was just the stupidness of having to have that app. I hope they improve it. I really do. It's literally, it's not even out yet. You know, it comes out next week. They have time to improve it, and I really hope they do. You know, like I said, I'm still also peeved Shantae isn't in Smash. You know, and as I said before, or you didn't hear it, but I said if she's not shown off by late October, I don't think she's gonna be in the game. You know, she could be post DLC, maybe, you know, free DLC, but right now, if she's not shown off by late October, I'm kind of just gonna say I'm thrown in the towel. It's, you know, I'm still hoping she's in it. I really am. Don't get me wrong. I hope more than anybody that she's in it. I wanna cry on camera if she's in it, but it's like, I don't know. I hope she gets put in it. I'm hoping, you know, her popularity has grown in Japan, that she gets asked for more. Because I see campaigns, I see people in comments saying Shantae, Banjo-Kazooie. I've seen comments saying, I hate Waluigi, but I've seen his name a few times, you know. I don't think I've ever seen anybody ask for Isabella. I really don't. I don't know anybody that's asked for her. Maybe there's some weird cult on Tumblr that has asked for it, that draws that creepy fan art, but I haven't seen anybody really ask for her anywhere, you know. But, you know, it is what it is, and you know, we just gotta go with it. And I'm hoping, I still think the game's gonna be great. You know, it's getting this sweet looking dock, you know, in a collector's bundle, and you get the download of the game and a controller. You know, honestly, the controller is kind of stupid though, because basically it's just a line. It's the symbol of the Melee of the Smash Brothers logo, but it looks stupid on a gray controller because it looks like, literally, it's just a line. And it's like, look at the sweet controller you get. Like, is that it? Yeah, you know, like, well, I guess that's something, you know. And they talked about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, and it's pretty neat, you know. I'm going to get it, but I mean, it wasn't anything exciting. It's pretty much just telling us that the starters you get are going to be OP, because this game is literally Pokemon Let's Go beginners. I've never touched a Pokemon game in my life. You know, it's supposed to be a remake of Yellow, but even back then, the game wasn't that hard. I beat it when I was little. You know, I was young. I was like in middle school or lower when that game came out. You know, and they're making the game so dumbed down now. It's still gonna be fun, I'm sure, but it's literally, they even stated they wanted it to be easier for people to get into. Then that doesn't make sense, because who were the old Pokemon games geared towards if not kids, you know? We got into it and we beat it just fine. So, you know, if anything, it's saying that gamers are worse now than they were in the past, but but that's it. That's my rant, you know. I was gonna post a rant I did when I did the video of me like literally just freaking out when Isabella showed up. Not in a good way. I was literally mad. I was like, why her? Of all characters, why Isabella? Of anybody, you know, add more guest characters. You know, you had Snake, you had Shovel Knight, you know, you could put people from Xenoblade, other games, you know. Heck, give me Persona or something. You had Bayonetta. But no, instead of Shantae, we get Isabella. You know, she's adorable. Don't get me wrong. I love Isabella, but I want Shantae, and it's to the point now where it's just getting kind of annoying. And I hope she's in it. And something else to think about: even if she's not in Smash Brothers, what other games would you guys think she should be put in? Honestly, like if she's not in Smash Brothers, what other games could way forward add her in? I've been trying to brainstorm that, and it doesn't have to be in Nintendo system strictly. You know, I'm trying to think of, like, I think that game Blaze Strangers, would she work in that, maybe? Would her fighting style work in that? That'd be kind of sweet. Would it be a kart racer, board game? Like, what's some other things Shantae could work in? But, you know, that's pretty much it, you know. The direct today, besides that, was kind of boring. Honestly, if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. But I'm going to bump it up to an 8 out of 10 because they showed off Animal Crossing, and that was great. But usually, yeah, if it wasn't for that, I'd literally give it a 7 out of 10. So, and Luigi's Mansion 3. So that should be pretty good too. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, guys, I shall see you later and have a good night. You know, I'm sitting here clicking all these things and stuff. I shouldn't be, but that's what I do.